Welcome to the beginner's guide on creating components in Fastn. In this video, we'll walk you through the step-by-step process of creating components using Fastn. So let's dive in. To create the project template, we'll begin by visiting the Fastn template repository on GitHub. You can find the repository link in the description of this video. Once there, click on the Use Template button to create a new repository based on the template. Name the repository and save it. Then, clone the repository to your local machine and open it in an IDE like Visual Studio Code. To begin, let's create a new file named lib.ftd. This file will serve as a library for defining our components and their functionality. Next, open the fastn.ftd file and add an auto-import statement to include the content from the lib.ftd file across our other files. This import statement ensures that we can access the components defined in the lib.ftd file throughout our project. Inside the lib.ftd file, you can define the MyFirstComponent using the Fastn syntax, specifying its structure and properties. Feel free to customize the component based on your specific requirements. To begin, let's create a Navbar component. We'll use the FTD row element to structure the Navbar. A row is a container component that stacks a list of children horizontally. Set the desired properties, such as width and sticky, to control the layout and behavior of the Navbar. Within the FTD row element, create another FTD row element. This nested row will serve as the container for the navigation links. Configure the properties of the nested FTD row element, such as width, height, margin, padding, border radius, and background color. These properties will determine the visual style of the Navbar. Inside the nested FTD row element, add multiple FTD text elements to create the navigation links. Each FTD text element represents a link in the Navbar. FTD text is a kernel component used to render text in an FTD document. Customize the properties of each FTD text element, such as text alignment, margin, color, and link. You can specify the text for each link and the corresponding URL by setting the text and link properties. Feel free to further customize the Navbar component by adjusting the properties of the FTD row and FTD text elements. You can modify the styling, spacing, colors, and other visual aspects to match your project's design. Additionally, you can refer to the Fastn documentation to explore all the available attributes that can be used. Once the MyFirstComponent is defined, you can now call and use it within the index.ftd file. The index.ftd file serves as the entry point of our website, where we can render our components. Pro tip: remember to consider the hierarchy and composition of your components. You can nest components within each other to create complex and reusable UI structures. Now, open your terminal and type in fastnserve to start the local development server. Once the server is running, you can open your preferred web browser and navigate to the generated link to view your Fastn application. Congratulations! You have successfully created the lib.ftd file. defined a component within it, and called it in the index.ftd file. This lays the foundation for building your web components within the Fastn project template. Thank you for watching. In the next segment, we will continue building and enhancing more web components. Stay tuned for more exciting content.